Hi, my name is Abigail. On today's devotional Bible teaching video, we shall be showing a video on the topic, The Light That Scorches. Don't forget to hit the subscriber button at end of it.
The light that scorches. Have you ever prayed for clarity, for insight, for God to show you the truth, only to find that the truth, once revealed, was far more painful than you imagined? We often ask God for light, for understanding, believing that more knowledge will always bring more comfort. But what if the light God gives isn't gentle, but fiercely scorching? What if the answers to our prayers reveal horrors we wished remained hidden? Today, we dive into a surprising aspect of God's nature, how He sometimes answers our prayers by giving us more than we bargained for. Our teaching draws from Isaiah 21, verse 1 to 4, where the prophet cries out, "My heart falters. The twilight I longed for has become a horror to me." Scholars debate the exact historical details behind Isaiah's words, the precise time or the full meaning. But we can certainly grasp the core of his experience. We can enter into his profound emotional journey and identify with the feelings that swept through his soul. Isaiah, a man of God, genuinely desired understanding for his nation. He prayed for insight, for a prophetic vision that would reveal what was hidden from everyone else. He yearned for light on his world situation, and God answered him. His prayers were indeed heard. The darkness began to yield, replaced by a growing twilight, a gradual unveiling of truth. He saw. But what he saw filled his soul with sheer horror. It caused him to tremble with apprehension, sick with foreboding. He witnessed the people he deeply loved, his own nation, Judah, being trampled under the mighty boot of a ruthless enemy. This vision of devastation, of suffering, of utter despair was the light he had received. God had answered his prayer, granting the very insight he'd requested, but the revelation was a crushing burden. He saw and almost wished he could unsee it. He knew and almost wished he could unknow it. Friends, from years of experience counseling and working with people and their problems, I can tell you this is far from an uncommon experience in the Christian life. We pray for guidance, for wisdom, for God to illuminate our path or reveal His will. But the answer we receive isn't always the comforting, gentle affirmation our hearts desire. When we go down on our knees and ask God for illumination, we must be prepared. We must not complain if the light at times scorches us with its fierce heat. We shouldn't be surprised that in response to our sincere request for guidance, we are shown things we might have strongly preferred not to have known. God's truth is not always comfortable. Sometimes it's a searing fire. Sometimes His guidance leads us through valleys we'd rather avoid. Sometimes His revelation exposes painful realities about ourselves, our circumstances, or the world around us. But even then, this scorching light is part of His plan, His answer, His way of preparing us, refining us, or calling us to intercede. So, when you pray for light, pray with an open heart. A heart ready for comfort, yes, but also ready for challenge. Be prepared for the light that truly illuminates, even if, for a season, it scorches.